We've been working on this melon head object for the past couple tutorials, and I decided I'm going to keep him open for a little bit longer, but I'm not sure that you have to open this up to see this tutorial. I still want to use my selection tools. I'm still practicing that, but from one file to another. So I went on the internet and found a picture of some raspberries, and I want to move that to my melon head file. So I have both pictures open. I have two different tabs here, two different documents, two different images. So the first thing I can do is if I pull this tab at the top, if I pull this down, I kind of now have two separate images. And then I can use my move tool to drag the raspberries on top of my melon head. So now I can minimize this. I can work with my raspberries right here on this document. And I don't love that the raspberry has this white background to this image. So I can see that this is my raspberry layer. And I would want to get rid of that white background. So I'm going to take my raspberry layer and just make it as on the top so it's not blocking those carrots or anything, or it is blocking. I don't see those right now. I'm going to use my magic wand tool to click on the white. So I'm on the raspberry layer. I'm going to click on this white because I don't want the white background, and go ahead and hit delete. And that did a pretty good job. But it's not perfect. I still see some shadowing and some details down here I would want to get rid of. So I'm going to zoom in on this, and we're just practicing the selection tools. There might be other ways to handle this that we'll learn another time, but just practicing those selection tools a little bit. I'm going to deselect, which is Control D, and I might want to use that magic tool again. It's not doing a great job, so I tried it, didn't work. So now I might need to go in here and pick a different tool. So I might use multiple tools to, I picked the lasso tool. I'm on the raspberry layer because there's a there's a big difference between the color of the raspberry and then the shadowing. And I can delete these components. So I'm getting rid of some of these shadows, but I'm using the magnetic lasso tool in this case. I'm dragging around the area that I want to delete. And now I'm just kind of going around and hit delete. And this is starting to clean up my berries here a little bit with the selection tools. So you might need to use multiple tools in order to get this fixed a little bit. Now the only other thing I just did that I didn't talk about is how to zoom in and zoom out. And I just realized I hadn't mentioned, but Control and then the plus will allow me to zoom in to get the detail and clean this up a little bit. Control minus will zoom out so I can see the whole picture as a whole. So Control plus, Control minus. I can also tell you that there's a zoom feature over here as well. So if I want to see 100%, I can type that in. I can type in 100. I can type in 200. So down here in this left-hand corner, there's a way for you to zoom in and zoom out as well. So I'm going to clean up my raspberries, but it's all using those selection tools. That's what we're practicing here with the melon head. But you can take a picture and move it on to another picture and then start cleaning it up with those selection tools.